Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4. Today we are at the Farmers Market. We're midsummer full go. On my left, we've got Rachel Bowers, the Superintendent of Recreation for the Parks and Recreation Department of Palos Heights. Rachel, thank you for taking a minute here.
Thanks for having me.
It's always good to visit with you. The Farmers Market is amazing. You got a great crowd today. I know we have some heat coming. In general, how's the summer going so far?
Hey, we got a few rainy days out of the way in the beginning, and it's been beautiful since then. So it's been very well attended, and I've been pretty happy so far.
Oh, that's awesome. And how about you have all the usual vendors, any new vendors?
We do. So we have our staples. So we have Zeldin Rest Farm Market, Lyons Fruit Farm, Microgreens. We've got the Plants by Joe, and then we've got the Martha's Taste of Martha's Kitchen. Pampered Chef, the tamales, got to have tamales, Aracelli's Bakery. So new vendors, we have the Urban Mutt. Well, they're not new, but they just started with the market. They don't start right away at the beginning, so they're here now. We've also got Evan Lee Cheesecakes. He has amazing cheesecakes, so you gotta try those out. He's here every other week.
I'll put him on my list to try today.
Yeah, if you're doing some more food tasting, I would definitely recommend them. We've also got a hot dog vendor that's here, Smiling Clyde's Hot Dogs. So they've usually got hot dogs and Polishes. They do say on the sign in parentheses that they have ketchup available, but they don't advertise it. So for those of you that are not from Chicago and need ketchup on your hot dog, they do have that available. We also have Sweetie Sweets here with the freeze-dried candy. Chicago green chili is new to us this year. So they have a variety of different products using green chilies. So they're awesome, great addition to the market. So yeah, a lot of great stuff.
As I say, you have an interesting mix because you have, produce and garden center and, a variety of food items. So people can come down and they should plan on eating here too. Do a little shopping, plan on having lunch while you're down, early lunch while you're down here. And then some crafter type vendors, right?
Yep.
How about this? I know you do themes during the summer. Do you have any other themes coming up?
Yeah, so next week is July 30th, and that is our back to school theme. So they'll be searching for pictures related to back to school. And then the following week is August 6th, which is our Farmers Market Week celebration. So we'll have a even bigger than normal scavenger hunt available that week. And Farmers Market Week is awesome. So we actually have two entertainers coming. We have Madman Solo, he's part of a jazzy type of a band. And then Dave Rudolph is coming. So he'll be here. He's actually an Emmy nominated or Grammy nominated artist. So he'll be here taking the later shift. 10:45 is his time, and we're also going to have story time by the library at 10:30 and 11:30. So we're trying to have some fun festivities for Farmers Market Week. So make sure you join us on August 6th.
All right, sounds like a lot of great things going on this summer. Well, thank you, Rachel. Thanks for doing this. And I know the end date is
October 8th is our last day.
Okay, so you still got time all the way into October, but definitely in the next couple of weeks, some wonderful things coming to check out, all right? All right, thank you. I think I'm going to visit some vendors. All right,
Sounds good to me.
Got Chad here from Urban Mutt, and this is not your first year here, but you're relatively new to the farmers market, right?
Yeah, we've done farmers markets for 3 years now. This is our second year here at the Palos market, and so we come back, so it's good. We've had a good turnout from people. This is a kind of an untapped market for us because our store is in Brookfield, so it's further away. But we live nearby, so this is a great way to connect with people that we normally wouldn't be able to connect with.
Oh, good for you. So that was good. Thank you for answering, because that was going to be my follow-up question. How do you like the Palos market? How does it work for you? Talk about your product. What do you guys carry?
Pretty much anything cat and dog. I mean, in the brick and mortar store, we have a ton of selection, but here we mainly focus on treats, a couple toys. There's chews, there's freeze-dried stuff, there's jerky, there's all kinds of bully sticks. I mean, it's for a small space, in a 10 by 10 space, we have a pretty good selection of stuff.
All right. So cats, dogs, variety. Here are the treats and toys. It sounds like brick and mortar. You've got everything, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
How did you get started in this business?
Well, it started out as a web show. The Urban Mutt started out as a web show, and then we did this big event in Berwyn called Dogtoberfest, and we basically took their whole street and turned it into an event for dogs. And while people were there, they were asking us, "Where is your brick and mortar store?" And we said, "Well, we don't have a brick and mortar store. We're just doing the event." But there just so happened to be an empty space, like just down the street from us. So that's where we ended up opening the store, and that started the whole retail thing. And from there, we went to LaGrange, and then we went to Brookfield, and now we've just condensed everything down into Brookfield, and now we do the farmers markets.
Okay,
So
wow,
it's a little different.
I'm glad you're here. That's an incredible story too. And I take it you are a dog owner, or you've had dogs.
Oh yeah, we've had dogs. We had 4 dogs over our lifetime, and we're down now to our one old lady, Foxy. So she's the last one to be around, so she gets spoiled the most now.
And I was going to say, I'm sure your dogs have test marketed some of your product.
They've test marketed everything they could get their paws on. So yeah, pretty much they've tried it all, and Foxy loves everything, so she's a terrible tester. You know, everything that she tries, she likes. So.
Well, Chad, we're glad you're here. Thank you. It sounds like you got a great business going, and have a good summer.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, this is kind of tough because I love the produce. There's a lot of great food here, but secretly, this is the one I was waiting for.
Sure.
Evanly Cheesecake, and we were talking to Evan here. Evan, can you talk about what is your business first?
It's all cheesecakes, strictly cheesecakes, and nothing other than just cheesecakes. I mean, I only do toppings to the cheesecakes. I don't do any kind of nothing to the insides of the cheesecake. The cheesecake, anytime you get it from me, it's always going to be the toppings are going to only be changed, nothing on the inside. So if you ever don't enjoy anything that's on top, you can always wipe it off and still enjoy the cheesecake, which is the main attraction of the show, right?
Yeah, absolutely, or try another flavor, right?
Other flavors, sure, yeah, absolutely. Other flavors, whatever flavor you like, you can do plain because I always bring plain to the market.
Okay, how about this? Is your second year here?
Second year, if you want to, I did the Kris Kringle for the Christmas, and then it would be second year technically for the market, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to do a commercial. If you miss it and you don't get it now, come to the Kris Kringle market in December. They'll get a chance for sure.
100%.
But try it this summer. How about this? How did you get started in the cheesecake business?
One night I just wanted to make caramel. I mean, I just started in my head. I'm like, okay, well, sat down. I said, let's make some caramel. All right, caramel's got to go on something. Let's put it on some apples. All right, apples got to go on something. Caramel apples got to go on something. Let's change it up. Let's do it on a cheesecake. So it came out to that. I put it on a cheesecake. And the unique thing that I decided to do, because cheesecake obviously everybody has, not trying to reinvent the wheel here, is that nobody has my crust. My crust is very unique, and nobody can duplicate that crust.
All right, that's a great teaser. So you're going to get great cheesecake, but if you want to try the crust, you've got to try this 100%. one. And you don't have just caramel apple cheesecake.
No.
You've gone way beyond.
Oh, all different flavors. Yeah, I got all different flavors. I've got caramel apple, I've got turtle, I've got cherry, strawberry. I do have chocolate mousse. I do have baklava with me today. I've got blueberry. I do fluffernutter. I do s'mores. For the seasonals, I do like a pumpkin mousse, peppermint chocolate mousse, blueberry apple crumble, cranberry apple crumble. So yeah, I try to keep it. My SKUs are big. I mean, not too many, but try to keep people intrigued.
I say you're killing me right now because I did just have breakfast, but I am getting hungry again. I'm like,
sweets, right?
Yeah, and you checked a lot. I think I would like to try that one. I'd like to. You're doing those flavors. Is it? And I saw you have samples here. You brought a sample.
Yeah. So that's the base of the cheesecake. So anytime you get a cheesecake from me, it's always going to taste like that, and nothing's ever going to change, except like I said, the toppings. So that's how it always starts out, and it just gets better on the way up.
All right. I'm going to have to confess, I have a sweet tooth. I love cheesecake. And I feel like, not that I'm a connoisseur, but I can be kind of picky. This is an excellent cheesecake. This is really good, really good. And I can tell the crust is a little bit different. I like the flavor in here.
It crumbles when you do it. It's not hard. It's not, it's a good crumbly crust.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try a couple of the flavors.
Yeah,
but Evan, thank you very much. I love the name Evanly Cheesecake. If you miss him this summer, make sure you catch him at the Kringle Market.
Thank you.
Thanks, Evan.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Dave. Thank you.